label time. We'll come down here and we'll say data.length is greater than 0, and render x-axis labels. Const render x-axis labels. And we're going to destructure our gap. We'll say data.map item index. Need one more proc for this, but first say const x equals x margin plus gap between ticks times index. Very similar to how we did our last one. Let's say const y container height minus y margin. We'll add 10 to give us an offset for the height of our ticks. And then we will just, for now, we're going to add 12. I'll tell you why then in just a moment. We're going to return a G with the key. Or actually, for this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and say we're going to import text as SVG text. We don't confuse it with the React Native text. We'll say SVG text. And inside of our text, we will have the item. But notice the item has a key. So we really need to specify a key for our X values and a key for our Y values. So let's go do that. X key equals month. Y key equals value. Oh, sorry, these are configurations. And we'll still have a problem, but that's okay. Oh, I need a single tick right there. My bad. Still have a problem, but that's alright. Yeah, no, these should be equals. I am having a sad fluent moment here. Okay, so this needs to be item of type X key. And as the props for the SVG text, we're going to say the key is going to equal X axis label index, and we'll say the X is going to equal to X, the Y is going to equal to Y, the text anchor is going to equal to center, the font size is going to equal, we're going to put 12, that's where our 12 came from up here. We're going to make that a prop here in a minute. And our fill, for now we're just going to make it black. And I think that will. Oh, and then we need to return here. And yes, this will happen with React Native. Not too surprising. We'll probably have to refresh it. We'll go check it out and see what happens. Close app. So we will just reload it. Close this. Make sure everything looks good here. I don't see anything terrible about that. So let's reload here. Okay, our app's reloaded. Let's see if our line chart is going to behave now. Oh, it's still going to crash. Why would we be crashing? Let's go look and see. Could be that maybe it doesn't like this. Let's just put a T in here. Something like that. Because everything else here we'll take this guy out just to be safe. There we go. Okay, so let's put our text anchor center. Oh, I'm sorry. That should be middle. And let's put our item X key back in there. And there we go. Alright. Nice little journey. We're going to make all this configurable. Let's say we want to rotate these guys like 45 degrees or negative 45 degrees. So they're like at an angle right here. So to do that, if we just put in rotation, what's going to happen is everything's going to look a little bit crazy. So what we need to do, it's not the, oh wait, hold on, I'm sorry. That is in our text, my bad. Put that in the wrong spot. I was like, that's not the behavior I expected. Put it up here, rotation. Say negative 45. Notice that like really just jacks everything up. So what we need to do then is come over here and say the origin is going to equal to some backticks X, backticks Y. And we'll also add font weight equals, say, 400. And that did not really give us the desired behavior. Let's put a comma in there. There we go. Now we can start to mess around. If we took out the negative, everything would be a little bit weirder. That's why I went with the negative 45. So let's make this all configurable. Let's close this guy out. Let's split these two windows. Let's go up to our config and X axis config. We'll have the font size equal to 12. Text anchor. Middle. Let me hit save so I can see. Whoop, 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 whoop. What is wrong with this? Oh, this should be an equal sign, sorry. Getting too far ahead of myself. We'll have the fill. We'll have the font weight. We'll have the rotation. We'll put it to 0 for now. And I think that's everybody, right? So we'll destructure all of that. Const font size, text anchor, fill, font weight, rotation equals x axis config. So we'll take the font size, put him right here and right here. We'll take the text anchor and put him in here. The fill will go here. The font weight will go here. And the rotation will go here. So now we're giving our user, our consumer, complete autonomy. They can do whatever they want with this chart as far as configuring these things. They can configure all the colors, everything they want in here. So let's, and we won't add that up here. We could, for documentation purposes, put everything up here as we go, but as long as we document it, I think we'll be okay. So yep, these videos are all getting really long. Now the next video, let's work on our y-axis ticks and then our y-axis labels.